Welcome to Tea Time for this week. Today, we're continuing with Exodus chapter 26 and on. You recently read about the Ten Commandments. Now we also see how God in His glory, Moses saw God face to face. Wow! But also you're going to see how God explains and gives to Moses what God wants for His people to worship Him. You're going to see this picture. And I hope you can find this and read about that. Look on the internet for the Tabernacle. You'll read that in the verses and find that. Do an search. And you can find what God set up. So you have the area on the outside. You have the area in the tent where it's the holy place where the priests go in. And then you have separated by the curtain the holiest place where God is. And God gave Moses specific description how to make the tent, how to set up the areas, how to make the altar, the candles, the incense. Why would God do that? Why? Sometimes you and I read that, it's like, wow, I mean, do you need that? Because God was giving His people specifics. God was not just general. God was saying, I want to come down and live with you. And the place where I'm going to show you is called the Ark of the Covenant. The Ark of the Covenant. That's what God said. We'll put a picture on the internet at the Lutheran.outreach.org, and we'll put a link on there so you can see what the picture. But God said that ark, that would be His footstool, His place where He touches the earth. So the people would know that God was there with them. But if you remember reading from before, God also sent the pillar of cloud by the day and the fire at night, so the people would see and know God was there with them. This is continued. God was specifically showing the people, I want to be with you. Even the way God set up the tribes, the 12, they were placed around with the tabernacle in the middle, and the tribes were all around to showing that God was the center of their life. God was in the middle, right with them. God wasn't far away. He wasn't off in the distance. He was right there with them. And you're going to notice also how the people with this story of the golden calf, the people, they knew Moses was there. They knew God had led them. They knew all the things God did. And still, they did not obey. They wanted to worship an idol. Thank God He didn't give up. He continued faithful. And Moses said, God, don't destroy your people because of your promise. That's our God. He forgave them. I pray that as you read this, you will see how God specifically wants to be in your life also. You and I have a God who is not far away, but He wants to live inside you and I. He wants to come in, have that relationship with us, that fellowship with us. He wants to be in the middle of our lives. That's what you and I can do. When our lives are in the middle with God right there, everything else falls into place. I pray God will bless you and guide your study in His Word.